Hi, this is Leigh. In this video, I'll be explaining to you the information button located on the back of my D300S. This is a feature that wasn't available on the D300, and it's a quick way for you to check your settings and even change some of them. The info button is located to the lower right of the LCD screen. On the screen, you can see that I have my camera in program mode. You can see the shutter speed and my aperture. The boxes with the 7 frames per second means that I have it in continuous high mode. Underneath that, the L means that I have my camera set for large file size, and fine means fine quality. This set of dots is the focus area. You see that my white balance is set to auto and that my metering is set on matrix. That's also to the upper right of the LCD screen. You also see that my ISO is set to 200. You can see my battery life and that I have roughly 1,300 images left. And that's it for the top of the screen. Next I'll go and show you the bottom options. Now that we've gone through the top 3/4 of the screen, we press the info button again so we can get to more fine-tuning of our settings. The first setting that we have is the shooting menu bank, as well as the custom setting bank. Keep in mind that when you're navigating through these settings, you just use your directional buttons. The shooting menu bank and the custom setting bank, I'll go into greater detail in a future video. They're basically ways to set your settings in a group for different types of shooting situations, such as portraiture or sports. Our next option is high ISO noise reduction. This will reduce the noise in any ISO settings over 800. We also have the long exposure noise reduction. That is for any shutter speeds greater than 8 seconds. It will reduce the noise. We have active D-lighting, which will control the highlights and bring out detail in your shadows. This has options of auto and then a range of options from extra high to low. When you're trying to go back to the screen you were previously on, you can either press the center button of your directional disc or you can just press the left arrow. If you press the center button, it will confirm your setting. If you press the left arrow, it will simply go back. And if your screen turns off, just press your info button twice and you'll go back to exactly where you were before. Next we have setting picture control. You can set it on standard, on neutral, vivid, or monochrome. Next you have color space. You have the option of sRGB or Adobe RGB. Unless you're using a workflow that requires Adobe RGB, you probably just want to keep your camera on sRGB. Next we can assign an AEL or AFL button that shows you the picture of where it is on the camera on the screen in red. You can do a number of things. You can either just use the button. There's lots of options on just using the button. Or you can use the button plus the command dials. You have options there as well. Pressing the left arrow twice will take me back to where I was. Our next option is assigning a preview button. You can see where the preview button is on the picture on the camera again. And again, we have the same types of options where we can just use the button press, where we have lots of options, or we can use the button plus the command dial. Lastly, we have assigning the function button. Again, you can see where the function button is on the picture. And of course you have options, lots of options, where you can just press the button or where you can press the button and use the dial. As you can see, the info button is helpful for quickly seeing how your camera is set and for quickly changing some of those settings.